Hey guys, Mark Holmes here with,
Michael Anthony Fitness.
and we are still trying to figure out what to call our day job, workshop stuff. But we're actually here on the
Can't
job
quit my
site.
day job.
Can't quit my day job, at least for the moment, until we get
That's
this
that's that's a
stuff
good name.
together.
Though. I can't quit my day job.
But we're back over here on the job site getting stuff together. And yeah, hold on one second. We got one more cabinet. We got one or two? No, we got two more cabinets to bring in. What's up, man? We're on our day job here, and we're just going to live stream. It says nothing about Cowboys, so hopefully it doesn't get shut down.
Jobu's day job.
Jobu's day job, or I can't quit my day job. But hold on, guys. We'll be right back. We got to bring a cabinet in. Whew. One thing I try and do is use every bit of space possible. Now, before we put this in, I need to put a couple of screws in the back of this. How's everybody doing today? Thus far, I heard something interesting on Robert Quinn. The Dolphins won a fourth-round pick, so I think that's what the holdup is on that one. Whew.
That's not a lot.
Fourth round? Well, we got two, but still. When you look at like Michael Bennett, what did he get? They got a fifth?
Well, you know the with the Patriots are cheap. Patriots went that bargain basement deal. I can't blame them.
I can. Damn it.
I can't blame them.
I don't want to pay too much.
I said I can't blame the Patriots went that bargain basement deal. They got Gordon for I think a 6th-round pick.
Right.
Now I know he's happy that he went to the Patriots because he got himself a ring.
Yeah.
After being out those
That's
dudes
what
Browns.
they do. Okay. All right. This is going to be interesting to see if we can squeeze this in without having to take the big one down. Whew. Actually, Mark and Michael, what's up? What we should do is bring the other cabinet in so we can close the door.
Yeah, that'll
And
be.
then okay, we'll be right back. We got one more cabinet to bring in.
I'm not trying to get sick to death.
Phew.
This is on my day off.
These cabinets are something. Try to have a Home Depot cabinet. That shit would have broken in our hands. Okay. Close the door, Michael. Shut the door. Shut the door. It's cold outside. Whew. I'm tired, boss. And it's too damn hot. Please get the deal done. Well, we'll see. Better to get a deal not done if it's paying too much.
John can't afford
What's that?
Which one would you rather have, Holmes or Holmes?
I need to, something's holding it at the top. We don't
It
have,
looks like it's the molding.
well, no, I just need to tap it. So we may need to, oh, hammer. See if we don't have a block of wood, do we? Want to, oh, the shims will be perfect. A little love tap, and that'll be in place. So what I'm doing here, is I'm trying to use every bit of space that this thing has. And so what we've done, this will have actually pull out shelving in it with like a wire on it, so that way they can put spices and things in there. And then stovetop will drop in there, and we're gonna put an oversized sink in here. But talk about fit. Thank you, David. I appreciate that, man. We're gonna I'm gonna make a new channel that's just me and Michael working on the day job. I think that this, I mean, personally, I'm biased, but from what this kitchen was before to where it is now, I'm absolutely positively loving it. The homeowner is ecstatic. And I got Michael going out and picking up some stuff for me so we can finish getting this together here. Can you get the drill bits out of the truck? We need those too. And the set on. Whew. So this is what I do for a day job, guys. I remember I had an idiot, Falcons Nation, who used to troll me all the time and talk about how lazy I am and how he wishes he could just sit around the house and do YouTube and such. Something must be in the back of the way there. What is keeping you from going all the way back? Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to do this the hard way. Get Michael Anthony back in here and pull this one out. Okay, wait. There we go. Yay! I did it without having to take the whole thing down. Woohoo! It's going to be one of those Fridays. Listen, guys, tonight, tune into our live stream, 9 o'clock Eastern, because we're going to have Cowboys fan 1980 joining us in the chat. And this weekend, Sunday afternoon, sometime 3 or 4 or so, somewhere in that range, we're going to have Bosch Lombardi in the studio, as well as DMV, as well as E2 Blue. Do I build? No, actually, I actually build, believe it or not, what I used to do, and I want to get back to it, but unfortunately, yeah. What I was doing in about 2005, 2006, 2007 was in Waynesboro, Virginia, where my wife's family is from. We used to go there. I mean, I'd go there on the weekends and stuff, and I would want to find something to do. So we ended up buying houses that nobody wanted. In fact, the first one we bought for like $18,000. And it was built in like the turn of the century. We gutted it out, put new electrical plumbing into it, and it's a 2-bedroom little house. My brother-in-law actually lives in there. And then I started saying, this is not a bad thing to do. So I literally went through and I bought for like $40,000 what used to be a Pentecostal church that was built in the turn of the century, but it was literally falling apart. The roof line on it had a sway back in it, and the place was so crooked that when they put the kitchen cabinets in, they had to step them down with the sag in the house. So I was buying these things, rebuilding them, taking the money that I'd make off of them when I would sell them and put them in the next one. And that was going really, really well. Problem was is I got greedy and there was a foreclosure house, but I had to put like $30,000 down because they said, you know, you're a black man with no credit. So the money I had to fix the next house that I already had, I put on the down payment on the next one. And then the real estate market went belly up. So the work I was doing like this at home wasn't there. And now I've got 3 houses that I was working on. So I stayed behind. So I ended up, my credit got shot. But what I was doing with those, because I got stuck with them and they weren't selling, is I actually turned them into rental properties. And I believe everybody should have a nice place to stay. So I would completely take these houses that literally, some of these things sat for 10, 15 years and were falling apart. Gut them out, you know, update them. One of them's like 110 years old right now. It's an old farmhouse. It's a 2-unit thing I did. And turn them into rentals for low income housing. But it's like a new house. Now, the funny thing is some of the people I've had in there, they don't leave. They've been in there 7, 8, 9 years. In fact, one lady had to die before she actually moved out. So my thing is everybody should have a nice place to stay. And I'm hoping that I can get back to, what's that? The yellow boxes of drill bits. It's not in there? Because I didn't.
I got the drill bits.
What? Okay.
I didn't see the stud finder.
Bet it's in the bucket.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, I bet you know that bucket filled up with water yesterday on the back of the truck. Okay, well, that's all right. But what I want to get back to is going through and rebuilding those houses and making them so they're affordable houses. So as far as building $1 million, I've worked on $1 million houses, but I don't build them from the ground up.
Yeah.
In fact, I've got this red brick house that was built in 1820, back when there was only 21 states in the Union. And I'm trying to get the money together to go down and get working on that one again, because it's when you go through it, to know that this thing stood 200 years, to think that this house was there before there were railroads, okay? Before there were light bulbs and electricity, you know, that this thing has seen the Great Depression, World War I, World War II, Civil War. One of the final battles went through the front yard of this place. It was a schoolhouse in 1820. So for me to rebuild that, it's big. And I'm hoping that I can get back, have the money to start doing that and share that whole experience with you guys. All right, so I got it in there. I had to pull this. What's that?
We had some of those things in here too.
What things?
The shelving pins.
Yeah, but not enough.
We had enough to do Mrs. Barnes.
Okay. I need
We had like 6, like enough to make 2 shelves.
Okay. All right, so you know what we can do today too? You know what the thing I forgot? I meant to get was one of the hand screw clamps. Go look inside the truck and see if you see one. You know what I'm talking about? The wood clamps, or like a bar clamp. It makes the life a lot easier when putting this together. Oh, it's Dennis. The homeowner's home. So anyway, tune in tonight. We're going to have a great show. Like I said, we'll have Dallas Cowboys 1980 in the house. Sunday we'll be doing a live stream. We'll have Vash Lombardi in studio, along with all of your other favorite. What's happening?
What's up, buddy?
All right, good news is we got the lockout. Bad news is what I thought it's just a trim for it. So I've actually got to see if I can get the lock. But for now, the lock is out, so it won't.
It won't jam.
It won't jam. So I'll get another one. I don't know if we have to order that or not.
Cool. All right, man. I gotta run. I just came back to get a piece of thing. I'll talk with you a little bit.
You're not gonna pop in here and take a look at this.
What? I've seen it.
Look at this, man. Look, tell me that's not beautiful.
That is beautiful, man. Damn, that's a nice fit. And all of these are gonna have shelves in here?
What it is it'll be one door that'll cover the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's two pullouts that are there together. So when you pull it out, you see through both ways.
Oh, sweet.
So it's got a little railing. So if you want to put wine bottles in there or all your spices and stuff, it's literally using up every bit of space. I just didn't want to have the oven. You know, I wanted to cheat and give you a little more counter space, but I didn't want the oven door to be like in here. So at least you've got plenty of space to kind of open up in here. So, yeah.
Cool. All right, I gotta run. I got a total loss to do.
See y'all. Can you find one? Okay. Let's tap this over just a little bit.
Now, what were we saying we could do today?
What's that? We can actually put the oven in, too. You have the big wire nuts for that? Was it really big ones?
I don't know if there's something inside or not.
Let's stretch. Okay. Oh, give me the saw. That I know is on the truck. So I can notch it up for the electric here. Woo! All right, so spin the shape up. What's up, everybody? It's Friday. Top notch. Well, I'm very proud of how this has come out. I really feel good about this. The homeowners, they've got, I think, what'll be a great kitchen for a long time. Where is? We got the power off on that, right?
All the power's off
On that, okay.
on all that.
So I want to check and see. I guess we have to run Home Depot and get.
Well, it might be something inside of it.
Yeah, you probably left them on there.
Whatever, because I usually leave more in there.
And we need to get a oversized cover, blank cover for this in here. There we go. Now that's what I call a fit. Okay. I absolutely positively love this thing. This is like a zero clearance cutter, but this thing look, change the blades on like this.
Well, the best part about it is wireless.
Yeah, or cordless, yeah. And I've got like a little sanding head for it.
Might need to get a new one because that one does not.
Why is it? There we go.
Might need to get a new sanding head because that one's not gripping.
Yeah, yeah, they're cheap at least. drop-in stove, the drop top. Hope I'm not showing any crack, everybody. If I do, I apologize. Oh, we'll make a filler piece to go in there. Oh, cool. That's, you can't get it, but it's so close. I mean, you're gonna.
Well, of course you can.
Here, I need you to help squeeze this one up just a hair. And get it up so it's flush. Is that flush on top? Is that flush? Yes. And then we just need to make a filler strip with this one. Right. You had to have some kind of play to be able to get everything in place. And so we'll measure that and make one. Well, you guys have seen now, soup to nuts, how this whole thing has kind of come together. It's been an interesting project, to say the least. Those shelves, I think I might want to wait before I put those on. Wait until you cut out for the drop top.
Oh, you're talking about these?
Yeah.
Oh, you're putting it there.
And that would be easier to get through the wiring for it.
My way, these are pretty.
Well, I'm going to mount that to the wall.
Oh, okay.
The box.
Oh, you can show me all the way back.
Yeah. And the other thing I want to do too is measure the width of the shelves. So we'll cut those before we come in. All right. That's all of our base cabinets. Woo! Now, let's check and see. You know, the only thing I don't know of, what do we do with the screws to this thing? And this was on the bottom.
That was one of the mountain.
That was on the bottom. Was it on the bottom?
I think so.
Okay.
But now it's at the top.
Oh, we gotta. Gotta go and check, make sure I got this working. If anybody sees any news on our Dallas Cowboys, please let me know because, well, I'm here at my day job where I have to work my day job. So I can't keep up with everything that is America's team. So if some news breaks, please let me know. You may have to cut my hair off of it. I know I left an extra space on that. But that's 49 exactly. 26. Oh, 25. Okay. So we're good that way. So 49. All right, so we gotta cut some. I'm trying to understand what this. I can't remember.
That's one of the mounting brackets.
It doesn't need it because this screws into the sidewalls. It keeps it from being able to come open. This must have been just like a filler at the bottom is what I think it is. That this actually goes.
Yeah, that was at the bottom.
Yeah, that's just a filler after you put it in. Okay, so we got to do a little cutting. What's up?
Said you want screws.
I need a pencil and I need a circular saw. And I need the step stool. So what's up, everybody? You need some work done? The name of my company is The Wood Boar. And email me at cowboysmark94@gmail.com. And I'll try and get back to you. Well, this is what you got. You guys have been watching me build all this stuff in my workshop. So you see how it fits. So this, I think, is going to be a great kitchen once it's all done. But I need to go grab the step stool real quick. Is the step stool downstairs? I think it is. Can you grab that for me? I'm sorry to keep you running all over the place.
Yeah, that's okay.
Michael's my gopher. Got him going for everything. Let me go get something that I know you guys have been screaming about.
about that. So you can do it. So you leave that there.
Oh, you need to trim all that.
I mean, it did. I did, but it popped off at the bottom.
Where is my? I know I had it. Safety glasses. Everybody's always screaming about me having my safety glasses on. Oh, there it is over here. Whew. Whew. Let me know if there's any breaking news, y'all. There we go. All right, do we want to try and dry fit this and see if it fit? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the vacuum and vacuum up this stuff. Whew. Get this oven out of the four-way, then we really have some stuff. And then tomorrow, we'll bring in the islands and all the cabinets will be in here. I'm gonna pick up the materials to make the backsplashes too. Excuse me, the countertops tomorrow. And we'll start getting everything assembled in here and start backing our way out. Thank God. Good God. God is good. You know, the funny thing on this project is, right here, I spend more time working at the shop than actually here on the site putting the stuff together. It's crazy. This stuff won't go anywhere. I can guarantee you that one. Whew. So everybody, what you doing today? That it's Friday! Whew. Wow, I can't believe how good this kitchen looks. Can I get an NDA drawing? Let me let you guys in on a secret here. Here's what's funny.
There is no drawing. What about this cabinet?
I got to take the steps over, but I can screw it to the back
This
wall.
one in place.
What's funny is this. I have a yellow notepad with the measurements and stuff in there. Everything up here, this whole kitchen design and layout is up here. You guys have not seen me going through any drawings or anything like that. This has all been calculated and made in my head, which sounds crazy. I'm serious. Am I lying? I came in here and I said, this is my vision of your kitchen. And what we've done is we've taken it and tried to make it so it's very, very functional. She's got the double oven, that stuff. And look, we've got this pantry cabinet with like, look, pull out. So you have full access. So you don't lose all the stuff that's in the bottom of it. And then of course, extra shelving space above it. This oversized cabinet will go over the refrigerator, so it's nice and deep. So instead of having a cabinet that's all the way back here that you can't reach, it's right here front and foremost for you, so it's close and easy to access. But then to wrap around and put this island here, we've got our recessed lights that Michael put in all the way down the perimeter. We got the main ambience light, and then we'll have a couple of hanging lights that'll go down onto the bar. So it'll have a good flow to it.
You know, I forgot to bring
What?
the mud pan.
That's okay, we can do it tomorrow. That's all right.
I knew I had to pan down on the
Well, that's not the end of the world. Push that back here for a moment. We're going to see if our stove fits in here, our oven fits in here. Before we hook it back up. So, fit it.
At least I can make dinner tonight.
Well, they won't have a sink though.
Well, at least I can put stuff in the oven. Put stuff in the oven.
Well, they got the microwave too. So yeah, maybe tomorrow we can have the sink hooked up. Okay. Let's see. How about this? Okay, watch your hand. Okay, it's got to come to you, so. Stand it up. She don't fit. Bad thing is we'll take it out. Yep. She don't fit perfect. All right. So. Yep. All right. So let's take it back out. You can wire. See, this is. Look at that. Come on. You got to admit, this is looking pretty fucking awesome. Excuse my language, but we got to take this out so that way we can put the connect wires. What do you have to do? Here's what we're doing, Terry. Any super chats, if it's 99 cents, $2, $5, whatever. Everybody who's what's that?
Yeah, same thing on my channel too.
Right, and Michael's gonna be doing some too.
I have something. I'll show y'all tomorrow when I do the live stream tomorrow.
I'm
going to be giving away.
So any super chats, what I've done is everybody who's done super chats in the month of March, the only problem is on the other channel, if you did a super chat, I'm sorry, I have no access to it, so I don't know who did. But if the channel comes back, I'll be sure to add you guys. But next weekend, we have the autograph signing. We're going to get some shirts autographed and things. We have some of the stuff from Joseph that we're going to give away. Some of the things I want to hold on to just for at least a little bit. But he's sending us some other stuff. So,
we'll have more stuff.
You know, we'll have more stuff coming. All right, Mike, let's take this back out and let you wire that up, and then I'll start getting this stuff over here situated. The great thing is for us, at least today, is we're only going to be here for about, another hour?
Good, because I got somewhere to be tonight.
And then I got to pick up all of the substrate and the laminate for the countertop.
Tomorrow.
And so that way tomorrow we'll come in, we'll actually make the countertop some space, because this is it's really kind of big to try and do this in my workshop and then bring it over. I mean, it's 8 feet this way and it's 10 feet this way. So we're actually going to make this a spot. Can I say a jock? That I'm okay. Well, anyway, let's take this thing down here real quick. I'm gonna put down a couple of these shelves to make sure that we don't def up the floor at all. And I hope you have some. Hope we have the. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to hit you in the face. Careful, don't. We gotta make sure we don't scratch the floor. Okay. Whew. You get that wired up, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the pantry cabinet screwed up on here. It's your birthday, Sal. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. How's that do? Frankie, oh boy. Next week, well, I can't do it next week.
What's that? Do what now?
Can you convert electric stoves into a gas one? You'd be better off just buying one. Because you're talking about taking out all the electric elements and then put, no, you don't do that. Yeah, you don't do that. Woo! I'm hooping. Oh, Nelly. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. You know what I'd really like to do? Is this the lock she's talking about? Yep. Our homeowner wants us to put up a Bluetooth lock.
So we didn't have to do it.
Well, no, we'll put it up for her. Oops. I ended up matching my finger when we did that. So we've done pretty much everything that you can imagine to this place from where it was. And I like it. Oh, she's gonna be happy when I have that sitting in the middle of the floor. I really have run out of steam, guys. I feel tired today. Whew. Think stuff's catching up to me. Guess you can't go 1,000 miles an hour every day. Mike. Oh, fuck yes. Ah, I love it. Look, okay, here's the one thing you get when I build my cabinets is I literally use every bit of space. And you talk about a tight fit. Originally, with this house, used to have a door that was right here. So the refrigerator used to be over here. And before we started demoing it and I started building the cabinets, I didn't know it was offset so the refrigerator could sit back a little further. So we carried that over since we were moving the refrigerator to here. And I wasn't sure when I made this cabinet if I allowed for that space. Hold on, Mr. Mike needs me.
Look, there's two whites.
One is a neutral.
Well, the brown one's right here.
Yeah.
And these two are connected.
You have two whites.
I know these two go here, but
Well, that's technically yes, but why is it? I have no idea why they have two.
and that one's exposed too.
Maybe that's a 5-wire.
There's 2 wires going in too.
I'm assuming because you had the red ones in here
I'm assuming these 2,
but that you couldn't have hooked that up to anything else, or you know what they did? That just put your neutral onto that, or excuse me, put the ground on that.
the ground wire's right here.
I understand that, but they
That's
also
what it was connected to.
it was.
These 2 were connected the first when it was together. Don't ask me why.
Do you have the because we turn the power on and make sure which 2 are hot. That's what we need to do. Is double check and make sure that we have 2 hots and then a neutral.
This wasn't even connected.
You know, you follow me? Check and see if I have it in my toolbox. Crazy wiring here. We got to double check. Stew's too expensive and too old and too ornery. Oh, that's where you're wrong, my man. No. Here's what we did. I planned for that. There's actually, you see the space right here? We got a little more space on this side. They can actually go to a double door refrigerator here, and I've got extra height in there. So no, I planned for that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I planned for it. See, look at that. People always try to tell me I'm an idiot. I know I'm an idiot. Now, what would have been nice had I been smart, I would have brought some blocks of wood that I could have sat underneath of this to help hold it up in place for me. But let me see what I got in my truck. James, you're a troll. He hasn't signed with anyone yet unless you got proof. Just make sure you guys tune in tonight for our live stream, man. We got a lot of stuff going on. I got this funny feeling something's going to break today. And what do you guys, hold it. I'm going to ask you guys' opinion. What do you think about them going after Tyrone Crawford, you know, about the stuff that's happened with him, right? And yet Robert Kraft, that they want to just go ahead and let that kind of walk. Does anybody else feel like that's kind of some bullshit? Or is that just me? Checking. Just check.
I'm not checking that.
In my younger days, I would have just thrown this up by myself. go. I'm gonna need to wait for Michael to help hold this. And like an idiot, I did not bring my clamps, which would make it a little bit easier. Get this one up, and then it's just one more cabinet. That'll go right here. Whew. I really am tired today. I don't know what the heck's wrong with me. Guess I'm getting old. What you got? Michael's got that serious look on his face. Sorry guys, just a reaction check. My bad. Don't cry. I need water, my friend. Yeah, you know, you look at Tariq Hill and God, what's his name? The running back and stuff. You've seen more play about Tyron Crawford than either of those guys. Yeah, he's trying, right, exactly. He can get the video suppressed, right? Mm-hmm. Hunt, yeah. Can I just get you off for just 1 second? Huh? Okay. We gotta pick this bad boy up, even with the other one. I got this extra ladder here because I think you might need to stand on it. Or if you can reach it from there, we're cool. Right there. Hold your horses. And for whoever it was that said that you can't get a bigger refrigerator, I got 2 inches on this side and I got 4 inches on that side. So they can actually go to a bigger fridge. Ha! Okay. So that was planted for you. Whew. Okay. Michael's hooking all that up. And got one more cabinet to put up here. And then we're going on to the supply house, pick up some more materials. Go back. There's the rest of the cabinet doors. I think these cabinets would withstand a nuclear blast. The only thing is, I'm gonna set your stuff right up here. I should put a spacer on that. I'm tired, boss, and it's too damn hot. Boy, the state of Mississippi doesn't give a damn about your meteorological interpretation. What movie was that from? classic funny movie. You know what I should do? Oh no, I shouldn't. Or maybe I should. I might make a spacer for this one. Get this wire. That can go up underneath of it. Forgive me, I do talk to myself from time to time.
Take that wire out.
Well, I was thought if we ended up doing under cabinet lights, it can go into the cabinet. We put it into the other cabinet, but we can still take it out.
Because that no,
Well,
unless you don't use the switch. Well, I don't know.
no, it'd have to be it's hot all the time.
That's what.
But I can put a transformer in here, and we can put the low voltage lighting up in it. And the other thing I'm going to find out if she wants me to do a bridge across the top. Move this stuff that's in here. Move it. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Move it. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. I get some screws. Today is a day I feel old. I feel like I need a nap. Anybody feel like that today? Hmm? It's rough when you get old. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something with that wire. We're gonna have to remove that. Or I can put that's only cabinets we got left. Is tomorrow bring our two island ones and set those in here and start making the countertops. And Michael is wiring up the oven so we can put that in place. And then it's back to the workshop. Whew. 6'4", 345. I like that size, Sal. Ian Rappaport, what did he do this time? There's Mr. Michael Anthony Fitness, looking good. Yeah, it's take a look how it's all coming together here. I think it actually looks really good. It's going to have more storage space they're going to know what to do with, and it's going to work a lot better than what it used to. Taking out the bulkheads that were in here, it's allowing a lot more light to come in, And yeah, they're gonna love it. And as soon as we get this oven in here, it's gonna seem really, really, really spacious. If I could give you guys any advice, that would be never get old, because it sucks. It is coming together. And you know what? While you're doing that, I forgot I needed to measure that cabinet over there for the doors and that one for doors. Illustrate this to be big. 1 inch. All right. All right, so once that's hooked up, then we are hitting the dusty trail. Dallas still needs that superstar defensive player. I don't know that we need the superstar. We just need somebody who's really, really good.
We need to sign DeMarcus Lawrence.
Well, DeMarcus Lawrence, yeah. But if you can compliment him with someone on the other side, man, that would be great. I don't know about y'all Cowboys, but y'all boys are nice with the crafts. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. This is, I'm trying to think how many sheets of plywood. I think we use about 14 3/4 sheets of plywood. How can I not get old? I don't know, but if you figure it out, let me know, because I got so many aches and pains. Oh, there's a stove. What it is? Check this out. We got the double oven here, so they got 2 ovens. It's actually a drop top stove that goes right underneath the microwave there. So don't worry, they're gonna have a stove, and I think it's actually like a 5 burner electric one, so it'll be nice. That's the thing I got to work on tomorrow is now the countertops. In fact, let me double check what I do with my tape measure. So what I do with my measurements? Oh, it's in my pocket. Make sure. Yep, it will go that way. Yep. Okay. So 2/8 and 2/8 of the substrate. I'll work on that. And then I just get substrate for that. So 5 by 12. 5 by 12 piece of laminate will get me here. I can take a piece of that and go there. So 5 by 12 will get me all of this. Then a 4 by 8 will be able to get me that. So, okay. All right, so cool. Are we ready to do this? Okay. Closer, tilt it back. Gotta come down to you just a little bit. Okay. All right, start tilting. How much space you got on that side? You know what? We're gonna need a filler strip. A little filler piece to go in there on each side just to tag it. Guess I want to pull those two a little bit. Might be okay. Let me.
At least I have few screws on so it won't pop out.
Yeah. What we'll do is I'll make a little filler, 1/4 inch one, to go on the inside to make sure that it's snug. Yeah, yeah. Is the battery good? Wore out another one. Actually, I could probably tell. Tilt forward. There we go. Now, it'd be better off to put. Okay. Try that one more time. Tilts forward. We're actually a little smoother than nice. That's it. All right, I'm shutting the power on, check it. Voila. All right, so Got to make a little filler strip to go in there. I got to go back, finish making the doors for this. And I got to pick up the substrate and the laminate to start making the countertops. So tomorrow I'm going to try and make the countertops here on the site and bring in the other cabinets. And so if you guys watched on the other channel what we've been doing on here, you know how much this place has changed. And I got to tell you, I think it feels great. Let me back the camera off here so you can get more of a full view of the kitchen here. What I suggested to her, or what I wanted to make, was like a wine rack to go over top of the window there, a bridge to carry it through. And I may still, there we go, got power. So the oven works. Hot damn. We've got the wine cabinet over here works. And hopefully tomorrow I'll get the countertops built and they'll have a functioning sink, and we'll get the shelves over here. And then they can start putting this thing back together and I can go back and work on I wish I could be building the Cowboys, but that's how it is. All right, let's sweep up everything real quick and load up our tools, and we're out of here until tomorrow. Go back and do some more work. Look at that. How long have we been here? An hour? Hour and a half?
Probably.
That's almost too funny. We're rocking and rolling when we're in here. Okay. In fact, I think I can take... Oh, no, we'll keep that here just in case. All right. My workshop, there'll be plenty of space now that I'm getting all these cabinets up out of there. Thank God. This was kind of a crazy kitchen because normally I would have built all the cabinets before we started doing the demo, but they had a plywood issue. The homeowner had Luna come in and put down a new floor with cabinets that were jacked up. What they found out was the floor had some really bad soft spots. And so they called Luna to come back out, take a look at it. And when they took the other floor up and took the other linoleum that was there out, they discovered that all the floor was rotted out here from the floor leaking, the sink leaking for years. And so they said, well, we're not fixing the subflooring. She called me to ask about fixing the subflooring. And I was like, I can't fix the subflooring without taking out the cabinets. And I'm like, we take out these cabinets, they're not going back in because they're literally 30, 40 years old. And they were literally falling apart. So she had been wanting, actually talked to me about a year and a half ago about, thank you very much, we'll get you added to the list for the drawing night. She talked to me about a year ago about wanting to do the kitchen. And since the floor came up, she said, okay, I'll let you do it. So that's where we are. But normally I would have all the cabinets built ahead of time, but she needed to get the flooring people back over to do the floor. And wanted to get rid of the moldy smell that was here. So, that's why we've been working on this on the fly. But I think it's come out pretty good. Once I get the doors done and put up, it'll really look good. Hold your ears, guys. right, guys. That's it. We're going to hit the road, and we'll see you back at the workshop. See if there's any more news on our Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to take the old lock, too, because I want to take and see if they have the actual lock mechanism. And then hopefully we get everything we need for the countertops. I'm Mark Holmes and thank you for, I don't know what the hell we're calling this yet, but we're going to figure it out. I'll see you soon.